Hi everyone, so this is what we're making today, the darling little baby invite, or baby shower invite, using Graphic 45's Baby to Bride design paper pack and the Precious Memories pack. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move that out of the way. First thing you want to do is grab a toilet paper roll, and I save these to use for all kinds of fun things. And so I did flatten this through my Big Shot machine. You just stick it and run it through and it flattens it for you. And so what I do next is go ahead and do some paint on this. Once it's flattened, you can go ahead and you just want to paint the edges and basically one part of the inside. And I'm just going to show you. I already have one prepped. I want to try to keep my video as short as possible. And then just do one inside or one of the ends because you're going to glue the other end. And then we'll set this aside to dry. Okay. So once you do that, you want to clean up your mess. Whoops. And we have one that's prepped right here. And so the next thing I did was I cut the Baby to Bride design paper 2.5 by 4 inches. And now I'm just going to come in and dust the edges. Could actually just do that and then dust. So we'll do, and this one's for the back. And I love the way these turned out. You can actually do a baby announcement if you want instead of a shower invite. You can add it to the baby album later. So we're done with that for now. And now we want to just glue this to the front. Actually, first I'm going to cut this out. Sorry, you guys. So I just try to get it where I think I want it and snap that and then do the design piece of paper. And that's perfect. Okay, so now we can glue it. So we're just going to use some 450 glue and get that on there. Now you can go ahead and distress the white on your invite. You can do that before or after. And now I'm going to glue the back piece. Come on. Sorry. Okay. So that's the front. And this is the back. Okay. And then I did cut a piece of the same paper for a border. Whoops, and let me move my camera back, sorry. And we'll want to cut the corner on this. There we go. Okay, so once you have that done, now what you need is, I did use some vintage lace, and I'm just going to hot glue that on. Just put some hot glue on there. And then we'll just snip that. So now you have that. And so the next thing we want to do is I took an oval on this one and I cut the bottom, and I had this one laying around, just an extra one. So I went ahead and distressed it with the pink, and now I'm just going to put this one on there, and I'm just going to hot glue that. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is fussy cut a baby, and that's on the same paper, and we'll hot glue this one as well. And we want to leave a little room for doing the invite. And I almost forgot about that. So let's move it. Sorry. We're going to move that over a little bit. So we'll do it right about there. Okay. So once you have your baby on, now we can add some flowers. And on this one, I did fussy cut my flowers and heat emboss. On this one, I'm doing something simple, and I'm just going to add my own pre-made flowers. I thought this is easy, quick. For those of you who don't want a fussy cut, you can add some pre-made flowers. Make it easy. And then a couple little ones. Whoops. So those, what are there? Okay. So we have those. And now we're going to add our baby tag. And I just put, again, some glue on the back. And we'll stick that right there. And we need our bow. So I'm using some seam binding. And I'll just make a quick bow. Whoops. And I do need a piece of wire for that. And same thing, I love using hot glue. It makes things quick. Whoops, and I do need a glue stick to go in there. So just put some glue on that. And we do want to glue this end. So I'll just put a little bit of glue on the inside and hold it closed. So there's that. And then we should have one more little tag. I'm just going to add this. You can add a bee to that if we want. Just to kind of replicate what I did there. And then another flower for right here. And then for the center, I am using a heart on this one. On that one, I used a brad. Whoops. I gotta get that. I should have just snapped this right off. Okay. Now we'll add that. Okay, so the next thing we need is the sticker sheet that comes with the Baby to Bride, because now we're going to spell out invite. And so we'll use the capital I, and then the N. Whoops. And then we could move them around once I get them. Let's see, where's the V? Uh-oh. How did I lose a V? Shoot. Well, that's weird. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste time on that. Let's go ahead. We'll spell it out in caps. For some reason, I lost. So we'll start up here, work our way down in, and then we need the I. Oh, where's my tea? Ah. I only have, I was going to say, well, and an E. Where's the E's? There they are. Somehow I must have lost, but anyways, you could spell out invite, and then I think we're almost done. We'll do the inside, and I've already went past the time that I wanted, but so on here, and then we'll go ahead and also put some feathers on the backs. And that's just to cover up the chipboard. So I add a little bit of feather there. And then I want to add one to the other one. And I'm just taking my leftover pieces. There's enough. And we can just add that to the back of that one. And that way you don't see chipboard. It'll just be feathers. And then for our inside, what I did was I used, let's see, this was from the Precious Memories pad, and so I'm just going to attach that to this. Real simple. I just cut it out, and I cut out a piece to fit. Again, your toilet paper roll will vary on your size, so you'll have to measure, but you just add that to that, run a piece of seam binding through your chipboard, and we'll put a little feather on the back of that. And this will be the inside of your inside of your invite. And then I just snip off those, and then I want to glue half of this to that and add some more feather. I should have all the feathers. Just add a piece of feather to the back. And I could snip that one away. And then you have another baby invite. Or you can do something else. Whoop, sorry you guys. And there you have it. And I hope you enjoyed my video tutorial today on making a baby shower invite. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.